Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Kibius here. Today, we're going to be doing part 2 to an old classic video. And that video's Filthy Fizz. I can't link you guys Filthy Fizz. I've taken it down, because looking back, I actually had my name and a picture of me in the video. It's not hard to notice, but it's there. So let me give you a quick rundown of Filthy Fizz. Pretty much I talked about what to do in game to be the best League of Legends YouTuber. And today we're going to go over more of the post-recording process. But we'll still talk about some in-game techniques. So Donkey doesn't make League videos anymore. What are you going to do? Well, you could be like many others and move on to other games. Because you don't have a guaranteed content machine. You can try streaming, or you can just stop making videos in general. Moving on to other games is fine, as long as your audience will support you in that. Streaming will also garner quite a lot of content. Since you were Copy and Donkey to begin with, that probably means you aren't creative enough or funny enough to make your own content, so you gotta have funny chat interaction.
Why the fuck do you do this shit, dude? You get banned every goddamn week. You come in here and you troll again. Matter of fact, you're banned for permanent now.
And lastly, if you stop making videos, then, well, I mean, what are you gonna do? So unlike Filthy Fizz, I actually did some research for this video, and I was able to discover that there's about 8 different types of League YouTubers. Number 1 is Rocket League YouTubers, believe it or not. So if you make Rocket League YouTube videos, I don't really watch those, so, yeah. I probably should have specified that it was League of Legends. So let's actually just omit number 1 and move on to the real number 1. So number 1 is the Play with Friends YouTuber. You don't need to be good, because nobody watches you for your gameplay. You want to mix it up every game that you record. Rather than showing off skill, you want to have gameplay in the background that's just entertaining enough to keep the viewers coming back. However, it's your friends that are going to keep the viewers coming. One of your friends will make a joke about the champion that you're playing, and you guys just go with the joke. It's not funny. Maybe it's funny the first 2 times, but by the 3rd or 4th time, it's pretty much done. But you guys don't get that at the point in time. Keep it in when you're editing, because it's pretty much all you got. And when you're choosing the title, you want to think about the joke you repeat throughout the video. Or, alternatively, like you did with Filthy Fizz, you could pick a pun involving the champion's name that you're playing. Something to add to all your videos, something you need to add pretty much. Because the gameplay is not interesting. You need to add captions, because no matter what it is, if there's captions, you're reading. So you need them to keep your viewers' attention, otherwise they're going to click off the video. If you're making these types of videos anyways, if you're being a Play with Friends League of Legends YouTuber, you're fucking retarded. You can't speak proper English, or whatever language you're speaking for that matter. You need people to understand what you're saying, or else they're not going to find it funny. Well, they might, but the captions are what's going to keep their attention. Make sure you pick a really neat looking font. Pick a cool color, and note, the more people you play with, the more work you have to do. Because you're going to be color coding all the different captions for the different people. Because people aren't really going to know which one they are, they're just going to know, oh, yellow is that guy with the whiny voice, so blue is the guy with the deep voice. Not like blue is kibius and green is kibius too. No one's going to know that. Pretty much just going to know the voice by the color and be like, that's the guy that makes a joke. That's the guy that's killed the joke. This is sort of difficult, because it's kind of hard to do on cue and make it sound real good, but you gotta yell lots. So that you can have the text emphasize the velocity of your voice. And, you know, you do that either way. Just make the text big, or have it just pop up on screen real quick, or something of that matter. And that's about it for the Play with Friends YouTubers. So number 2, we have the full game uploads. After a recent update, they could be there to try and show off a new champion's kit, but for the most part, they're pretty much trying to show these wacky fun builds like full attack speed Braum or full crit Garen or something. But the thing is that the gameplay has to be entertaining. They're not gonna really click for your personality. Although having personality makes the video smoother, it goes smoother. People will be like, hey, this guy's kind of funny, or hey, this guy's, well, that's about it. This guy's kind of funny. This guy's kind of entertaining. But I mean, I don't see a solo Renekton only video and say, hey, that's gonna watch this for solo Renekton only. I see the video and I say, whoa, that's a fully Thality Fiora. I want to see what that looks like. You can do it, but you just gotta be decent at least. 3 is the new content, man. You bring the newest content to the people. To do that, you have to have access to PBE, or you can look at like teasers that Riot releases, but access to the PBE definitely helps. But I don't know how to get access to PBE. I signed up for it in Season 4, but I didn't check my email, so I never was able to respond because I got accepted. So I can't bring you guys the newest content. But the reason that they work is that I'm not trying to read an article about how to play Ornn or how his newest abilities work. I'm trying to watch a video and see him in action. Being a new content man, I guess you could do it. There's no guarantee that people are gonna watch your videos. But you know, it wouldn't hurt. So number 4, we have the guides. Doing guides, you're sort of very niche because you're trying to look at new players. For someone like me, I've been playing the game for like 5-6 years. I don't really need to watch a guide on how to play Dr. Mundo. I don't have him unlocked, that is. Pretty much I know Dr. Mundo is a tank, so I build him tanky. You know, once you get a little bit of game knowledge, you don't really need to watch the guide people. They're definitely there for the newer players. Read a lot of Mobile Fire guides to sort of get a grasp of the champion, because people on Mobile Fire definitely know what they're doing. That's why they made Mobile Fire guides and I don't. And also search up what Doublelift thinks about the champion, or Pobelter, or someone like that. As a pro, they're gonna have more knowledge of the game than you because they've been playing it for longer. So you pretty much just spew out what they say in your own words. So number 5, I wouldn't recommend being a number 5 because they're a dime a dozen. It's a League of Legends highlights guy. What you want to do is that you want to just scour Twitch highlights or the League of Legends subreddit. And they're sort of like a hybrid. You can just go around and ask people who upload their sick pentakills, be like, can I use your footage? And they'll say, yeah, I guess, that'd be cool. Put a bunch of clips together with some really sick music from Monster Cat. Just to give an update on the League of Legends highlights guy. Actually, these days what you want to do is look for clips from I'm a Cutie Pie. Let's see, you got Tyler1. Pokimane and the Yasuo guy, but I always refer to him as Mo because that's his real name, and it really does help to throw in some clips from other people in there every now and then, but those are definitely your main targets for the clicks, and put them in every single thumbnail if you can. So for number 6, we have the X-Pro streamer. The thing that's interesting about the YouTube channel itself is that it's not really theirs because they have an editor who edits the videos. I was going to talk about that in a little bit, so. Number 7 is the Who Remember. The Who Remember tried to feed off the people that remember the days of Cage's Lucky Pick, Philosopher's Stone, and Heart of Gold, Twisted Fate. And if you have no idea what the fuck I just said, you're probably not their target audience. Well, actually you might be. Because the thing is that you're either going to get the people that think back to like Force of Nature and be like, yeah, I remember those days, those were good times. Or you're gonna get the people who literally started playing League like a year ago. They have friends who played in beta, and their friends are being like, oh man, I miss Heart of Gold. And you're just sitting there like, what the fuck's a Heart of Gold? So then you just sort of watch their videos to try and understand and be able to talk with your friends. And they're kind of like historians for League of Legends. You have the League Wiki, but I'm not trying to read an article about Heart of Gold if I'm trying to learn about it. I just want to watch the video, because it's easier. Ionic Spark. Who remembers Ionic Spark? So it's time to actually talk about what will truly make you a success. Because here's the thing. When was the last time you saw Donald Trump driving his own car? When was the last time you saw Bill Gates designing his own computer from scratch by himself? Well, probably never, because you've never seen it. When was the last time you heard about it? What do those two have in common? They're rich. They're successful. They've made it. This is where you make it. You're a content creator now. Let's say you have around 100,000 subscribers. You're a content creator. It's official. But all you do is create the content. Right now I'm creating content. I'm sitting here talking. We're going to probably go capture some gameplay in a bit. Content's created. Content has not been edited. But why would I do it myself when I could pay someone to do it for me? Note that they're going to be paid very little if you're taking income from the videos. You want that money. If you're having someone else take all your money, or over 30%, you're pretty much giving your channel away. What's the point? That's why you pay your editor very little money. But if they ever try to expose you, you expose them. I don't know how. I can't tell you how to do it because I haven't gotten to that stage yet. You can put them in your description and say, here's my editor, or you can't. Some people don't. But you're still putting your name on the content. And I'm about to fucking sneeze, so I didn't end up sneezing. But you're putting your name on the content that you're making, but you're not putting it together. That's just saying you're showing your fans how little you give a fuck. and that this is just money, because I put in the time to make my videos, even if it's just a little half hour to edit. I want the edit to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, I'm gonna go back and edit it again, because I want to do this, because this is what I like to do. And if YouTube is your main platform and you're not putting out 100% of your personal effort, even if you've got, you put an effort to get 100,000, put in the effort to get another 100,000, right? And if you're having someone else do that for you, that's a show of character for you, right? That you don't care, and people are gonna stop watching. But I just don't think that's okay. Either way, now you know the 7 main types of League of Legends YouTubers, and you can now choose which one you want to be. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. There's the guy who sucks at League, but he still puts together goofy videos that are really trash. And